Hey everybody, got another one for you here. This is my Cisco 4000 router. This is again something I picked up in surplus for I think 20 bucks or so. Got this at the University of Madison, University of Wisconsin-Madison swap shop down there, well, in Madison. Picked it up, like I said, real cheap, on a lark. Said, well, you know, I kind of want to learn Cisco routers. Since I work with them every day, and I kind of was thinking about getting a project or a training stack of my own for all the routing stuff. But, well, I picked this guy up, like I said, for a song. Annoyingly, it is almost too old to be useful. What you got here is two 10 megabit Ethernet interfaces. Amazingly, it uses RJ45 instead of AUI, which is kind of what I expected. And let me grab a pen here. And then we got our four high-speed serial interfaces, which are actually more useful to me than the Ethernet. The Ethernet lets me get going. These let me connect to another router at a fairly high speed. You can simulate, like WAN links and things like that. And if you've seen any of my other videos, here's my hilariously long chain of serial adapters to connect down to the old serial terminal. Yeah, null modem, very important. One of the key differences between this and a more modern router is, of course, they're using the 25-pin adapter, as opposed to even a 9-pin or their more common RJ45 serial interface. Not much to be said about this guy. 16 megabytes of RAM, 4 megabytes of flash, which for a system that was made in about 1994 is not that bad. So let's turn it on. Bit loud, but not the end of the world. And we have a system bootstrap version 4.4. We got the 1994, the 4000 processor, 16 megabytes of RAM, and there it goes booting iOS 11.2.16. Like I said, a bit too old to be useful for me. Most of the stuff I work in is version 12, so. What are you going to do, right? Yeah, I guess we'll just wait for a little bit for it to boot here. I guess I was shocked at how much memory it has. Like, for example, the Cisco 2600 router that I got has about the same amount of flash and about the same amount of RAM. Came with, I think, 16 or 32 megabytes of RAM, and, oh, heck, not even that much. I mean, this thing must have been pretty badass in its own day. The trouble, of course, is that as far as I can tell, Cisco just flat out refuses to acknowledge that this thing even exists. The 4000 series was discontinued obviously a long time ago, so pretty basic configuration. I don't even have any passwords or anything set up on it. So we'll just do an enable. Hard to type left-handed. And, I don't know, let's do a show. Show? There's an H in show. Version. So, we've got, let's see here. Cisco iOS version 12.2.16, copyright 1998. So clearly they must have updated this thing when they had it. We got the, there we go, Cisco 4000. It runs the 68030 processor. So it's like Macintosh, Quadra era or something like that. Let's see here. We got X.25 software, two Ethernet interfaces, 4 serial interfaces, 128 kilobytes of non-volatile configuration memory, 4096 kilobytes of processor board flash read-write. 16 megabytes of memory. I think 4 megabytes allocated for I/O interfaces. That's about it. I mean, I got it configured to pull NTP from my local server. I could telnet stuff, I could ping stuff, but, y'all should know what that's like. So, there you go. Cisco 4000. Oh, really dead plant. But, Cisco 4000. That's what we're looking at. Alright. Bye, everyone.